First on Fox, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton attacks a Soros-backed prosecutor after a Lone Star State jury finds U.S. Army Sergeant Daniel Perry guilty of an armed protester during an anti-police demonstration in Austin. This week showed us how rogue prosecutors weaponize the judicial system, he added. They need to be stopped. Paxton's comments incriminating Travis County Attorney José Garza came after a Texas jury spent 2 days deliberating and eventually ruled against Perry in the LY gun attack. Austin murder case starts of Army Sergeant, alleged TO hit an armed protector for his own defense in 2020. They have worked hard to draw a complete and thorough conclusion. Foster family. Our hearts continue to break for the victim. We hope this decision will bring peace and closeness to the victim's family. Shot involving Sergeant Perry occurred during Black Lives Matter demonstrations that erupted in Texas state capitol and rest of United States nearly 3 years ago. Perry, who stationed at Fort Hood at the time, was driving an Uber to earn some extra cash in downtown Austin on the night of July 25, 2020, and met with a large crowd of protesters. According to police, they were illegally closing city streets that night, as protesters in Austin and elsewhere had done during the weeks of riots. Austin's big areas left without police after the city contract fight triggers the exit of collective officers. Among the protesters was Garrett Foster, 28, who was carrying an AK-47. Perry's defense team says demonstrators surrounded and began hitting his vehicle, with Foster picking up Perry's firearm and prompting him to open fire with a pistol he was legally carrying in self-defense. When Garrett Foster aimed his AK-47 at Daniel Perry, Daniel had 0.2 of a second to defend himself. He chose to live, Perry's attorney, Doug O'Connell, previously told Fox. It might be legal to carry an assault rifle in downtown Austin, Texas. That doesn't make it a good idea. If you point a firearm at someone, you're responsible for everything that happens next. Perry went to a safe place away from the scene and called 911 to report what had happened. Officers spoke to Perry that night and released him, but grand jury indicted an aggravated assault with a LY weapon year later, in July 2021. Perry now faces life in prison while awaiting his sentence.